Introducing your starting lineup for Team Nova Scotia. Voici l'alignement de départ de l'équipe de la Nouvelle-Écosse. Goaltender de Gatier, number 31, number 21, Grace McKenzie. On defense, défenseur, number 3, number 3, Jordan Wall, Abel. And on defense, à défense, number 19, number 19, Kirsten Walker. On forward, number 9, number 9, Bethany Etzel, and number 10, number 10, Meredith Tullett. Finally, at center, we have number 12, number 12, Emma Simpson. Now here is your starting lineup for Team Manitoba. Voici l'alignement de départ de l'équipe de Manitoba. Our goaltender, Le Gatier, number 29, number 29, Caroline Girardin. On defense, the defenseur, we have number 9, number 9, Kelsey Gillen, and number 90, number 90, Jamie Dorset. At forward, en avant, we have number 66, number 66, Taylor Hildebrand, and number 81, number 89, Alexi Tavares. And finally at center, number 26, number 26, Celeste McElroy. The referees for this game are Jack McElroy
live from Red Deer, Alberta. It's the Canada Winter Games 2019, and Nova Scotia facing Manitoba. Both teams coming from wins yesterday, and we're moments away. Manitoba, Nova Scotia facing up in the second day of competition at the Ringette tournament in Red Deer right after the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand and join us for our national anthem. Mesdames et messieurs, si vous êtes capables, levez-vous pour notre hymne national.
Nova Scotian fans making themselves be heard here as we are moments away from the beginning of this match. I'm Julia Cruz here with Kelsey Kane. And should be an interesting one, Kelsey, as both teams are coming from victories yesterday. Both teams got 8-5 victories yesterday. Nova Scotia beating Alberta and Manitoba beating New Brunswick in two very interesting games.
Yeah, one of these teams is going to leave here today with a loss, so they're definitely going to be coming out hard, trying to make sure that they get that second win of the games.
Here's Team Manitoba in the attack. This is McElroy. McElroy leads it to Cavadas in front. She scores!
And quick start here for Manitoba.
So Team Manitoba gets the quick lead.
Yeah, Manitoba has a lot of powerful offenders, and they're going to come out attacking hard. Nova Scotia has to be prepared defensively to maintain their powerful offensive threats that they have.
We had a lot of praise yesterday for the Nova Scotia goalie, Grace McKenzie, but allowing a quick one there, Team Manitoba.
Yeah, that's a tough one for Grace McKenzie, but she has played at such a high level that I think she's going to be good enough to really rebound from this, and look forward to seeing some good saves by her.
See Manitoba with Bazin coming in with Spearing. Kaylee Spearing allows a change. Passes the ring. The shot misses wide.
Nova Scotia has to tighten up their triangle. They're allowing Manitoba to break in quite easily right now and get some good scoring opportunities.
Here's another shot, again by L'Esperance.
And they did get a reset on that play, so Manitoba's still going to regain possession.
Here's the free play with a shot that brought some danger into the Nova Scotia net, but they bring it back. Can't control that one. Still very much alive in neutral ice.
Pass.
Here's Parnell up front.
Oh.
She shoots, and that misses high. Here's Manitoba bringing it back. Team Nova Scotia with the shot.
And they have pulled a penalty here. And Nova Scotia will go on its first power play of the game.
So Martha Avery was all alone right in front of the net, and Team Manitoba had no choice but to commit a penalty.
Yeah, Nova Scotia starting to get their feet under them. They're going to want to maintain possession during this first power play, try to get as many shots on net, really test this Manitoba goalie early.
So Rondo to the box for Team Manitoba. Team Manitoba regains possession, but...
Yeah, big hit there, so that's definitely going to be called a penalty. And short-lived power play for Nova Scotia as the teams are going to go back on 4-on-4.
So Emma Simpson to the box. Emma Simpson who had 4 points yesterday, 2 goals and 2 assists. Very strong game for her, and the Nova Scotia win.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be a threat for Nova Scotia. She had a lot of good outside shots, so hopefully Manitoba can try to get a stick on her and keep her out from getting those good opportunities.
Good pressure by Team Nova Scotia, forcing the dump in, and Team Manitoba manages to keep control. They get a quick shot, good save by McKenzie. That was Orvik with the shot. Kelly has it in center ice. Here's Kelly. Good heads-up play by Kelly. She's found the space inside, got the shot off. That was stopped by the goalie, and now Team Nova Scotia gets a change in as Kelly just skates around.
Yeah, just waiting for her teammates to meet up.
This is Gray.
Try to create some offensive opportunity here. Good drive.
Gray with the shot that stopped by the Manitoba goalie. McCown fights for the ring. Ring is still loose. Here's the shot, and stopped by McKenzie. That was McElroy with the shot for Team Manitoba. Back pass. McCowan.
Oh, very nice try there by Hillebrand. Last game she ended up with, I believe, 4 goals.
She had 4 goals.
Yeah, so she's definitely going to be one to watch for Manitoba. And Nova Scotia playing quite a wide triangle. They're pushing out, which is good because they're getting their sticks on those top shooters, but they have to be careful not to let Manitoba easily get into their triangle because it is so wide.
So Nova Scotia penalty over. Simpson skates back into the game, gets the pass, but Manitoba gets possession once again with Kaylee Spearing. Here's Nova Scotia. Battle along the boards, they keep it alive. Manitoba trying to break out of their zone.
Good support pass by Manitoba. Helps open up the ice so much when you have that support pass available.
Here's Parnell with speed, back pass. Kelly didn't really see where the ring was, and
bottom third call, so it's gonna go back to Nova Scotia.
so referee stopped the play. Team Nova Scotia gets it at center ice. Manitoba leads 1-0 in this opening period. This is Mansfield. Gray. Comes it in, finds Kelly. Still battling for that ring. A lot of pressure by Manitoba, and they come out with possession. Dorsett.
Good breakout here for Manitoba. Good speed, making that easy pass.
Spearing.
And good on Spearing to receive that ring near the boards, but realize that she has to skate open into the center of the ice to make sure that she doesn't get pinned up on the boards.
That was Mansfield. Skating back for that ring. She finds a pass inside. This is Etzel.
Smart by Etzel not to rush that and force that shot.
Tulloch now with the shot that misses. Why they have 4 seconds. It's going to be kept in by the Manitoba goalie. We get the pass to Girardin.
Good stab there.
Now inside, spin move. Couldn't really get the shot off. Here comes Team Manitoba. Get it at center ice with Roy. Roy brings it in. Good chance with Girardin. Saved by McKenzie to keep this a 1-0 game. Team Manitoba manages to keep the ring inside, and they try to shut the shot that misses. Nova Scotia will try to break out. Good pass there.
Yeah, Nova Scotia having a little bit of trouble gaining their neutral zone. Good coverage by Manitoba, giving them really no space. And a penalty coming up to Nova Scotia.
So Team Manitoba does a good job of creating space, and Nova Scotia has to commit a penalty to keep them from scoring. Manitoba now just controlling the play.
And good play by Manitoba here. They're playing a diamond formation for their 4-on-3, having someone in the middle. That causes that defense to have to commit to that girl in the middle, which opens up those passes along the side.
And they still have possession. It's been a while now.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of getting those resets, getting it back, and that's tiring out this Nova Scotia triangle.
Here's a quick shot. They will get it once again. They have 15 seconds on the shot clock. Spearing. Hildebrand spearing. They get another shot. We'll see who gets that one. Manitoba keeps it, but they need a reset. Ring still alive in front of the net. Manitoba bringing it back out. And
unfortunately, the shot clocks were not connected in line. So right now we have one that has 24 and the other one ran out. So that's unfortunate for Manitoba because that they had so much momentum going. And for the shot clocks to go off like that, that's definitely
wow,
unlucky for them.
Yeah. They did such a good job keeping that ring in their offensive zone, keeping possession, getting those resets. And now finally, Walker, number 19 for Team Nova Scotia, will get in the box. See, Manitoba will get 2 minutes of a player advantage. And they lead 1-0 in the opening period. We have 4.5 minutes left to go in the first period. This versus Girardin. Back pass. That was a dangerous play there, and Spearing gets it back.
Manitoba putting someone in the middle a lot. That's causing some issues for Nova Scotia because that defender for Nova Scotia is having to commit to that girl in the middle, which is leaving the pass up front along the ringette line wide open for that one-timer up high.
L'Esperance. Back pass to Spearing, who gets a shot, almost connects. McKenzie has it for Team Nova Scotia. Gets that ring out.
Have to be careful here.
Manitoba with the steal. The shot that's saved once again by McKenzie.
And it's a crease violation. Nova Scotia kind of back on their heels right now. Had a couple costly turnovers that have almost led to some goals, but Grace McKenzie's been a pretty strong wall for them so far, already facing 11 shots in this first half.
Here's C Manitoba with Paisley. Leaves it to Girardin. Girardin with the shot. Stopped by McKenzie. You have a whistle.
And it's going to go interference on Manitoba.
So that will end the player advantage. As I believe it's Paisley's going to box.
And Nova Scotia going to try to get a couple more shots on net during these last 3 minutes. They've only had 3 shots on net. Haven't really tested this Manitoba goalie. So they're going to really want to get some shots on net, get a good reset, get a couple line change, just maintain possession of the ring.
And Team Nova Scotia has shown in this tournament already that they can score goals, as they upset the home team, beating Alberta 8-5 yesterday. Here's Gray. Back pass, good control.
Yeah, maybe one too many passes for Nova Scotia.
Tulloch again with the heavy shot. 2 quick stops by the Manitoba goalie, and they break away with
Nova Scotia
speed.
has to get back here.
Here's Manitoba. Penalty over. Gillen has the ring. Elsie Gillen finds the pass. Orvek.
Good pressure by Nova Scotia here to take away that shot for that reset. Again, the shot clocks have been a little glitchy today, and they've been a little slow. So causing a little bit of issues here.
Parnell attempted to stab there. No luck.
Manitoba so strong on the ring. So good on that forecheck as well. They cause a lot of teams issues just from that strong forecheck.
So Team Manitoba will get the ring after.
And Nova Scotia's not happy with this call because they believe that Manitoba was the one who pulled the ring over.
Yes.
But I don't think that the refs are changing their mind on this call, but Nova Scotia is not happy.
Very confusing play. I'll admit that I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there either.
But the refs stick to their call, and here comes Team Manitoba with the shot. Quick save by McKenzie. Here's Nova Scotia trying to get something going as they only have 4 shots in the period, but Team Manitoba just leaving no space whatsoever. So good right now.
Yeah, Nova Scotia seems to be doing an okay job of getting the pass into the neutral zone, but they're really struggling to get it over that second blue line. And Manitoba is just powering through here.
Here's Cavadas.
Just out-muscling these Nova Scotia players right now.
So we have a whistle. Let's see what the officials.
And I think it's a 2-line touched on both sides, so it's going back to Manitoba. Again, a little confusion between the refs here. It's a nerve-wracking thing for them as well, being at this stage, so.
Big stage as the Ringette tournament in Red Deer, Alberta gets going. Second day of competition. Here's Hildebrand. Back pass. Gets it back. Weaving in. Mackenzie keeps that one to herself. She has to get rid of it quickly. She commits the turnover.
Yeah, she didn't
Hildebrand, she still has it.
Yeah, Grace Mackenzie didn't have a full hold on that and just bobbled it, trying to make her pass out on the goalie free ring. And Manitoba just doing such an amazing job at their forecheck. They're giving Nova Scotia no room to move. Like I said, Nova Scotia needs to try to get away from the boards. It's not helping them getting caught on the boards, between the boards and the players. So they need to really skate to open ice.
Here's Scample in the dying moments of the period. We'll see if they can get a shot off. They do. And that'll do it for the first period. Manitoba leading 1-0 after 1. Completely dominating the game. And this is not the same Nova Scotia team that we saw yesterday, Kelsey.
No, and I think, honestly, Alberta was a little bit more passive on their forecheck yesterday's game. So Nova Scotia had a lot more room, and this Manitoba team is not a team that's going to give them any space. They're going to be hard on them on the forecheck, just like Quebec was on Saskatchewan. So they have to be starting to look for support passes, getting away from the boards. Anywhere where Manitoba can try to pin them or regain possession, they're going to do it. So Nova Scotia has to move the ring faster and get away from those dangerous areas.
And what about Taylor Hildebrand for Team Manitoba? 4 goals yesterday, and she is just killing it today, forcing turnovers, getting shots off. Really, really strong performance by Hildebrand, Kelsey.
Yeah, I like how she plays in the offensive end. She's a very smart player where she waits for that specific time where she sees that open up. She's had a couple chances already this game. Very slippery player. She's able to get into that triangle very easily. She's one of the smaller players, so I have respect for that, being a small player myself. So she definitely, works hard, and I can see that she's going to have a really good games.
So Team Manitoba has the early lead after 1 period. We have 3 more to go. Plenty of time for Team Nova Scotia to get back in it.
Yeah, and during this halftime, Nova Scotia coaches are trying to probably pump up their players, have them realize they're only down by 1 goal. And for Manitoba, they have to make sure that their players are not getting complacent. They're not settling for that 1-goal lead. They still need to be going hard. They've been doing good, but they also need to be getting that 1 more reassurance goal. So the next goal in this game is going to be huge.
So we have a penalty coming up. Team Nova Scotia will send a player to the box. That's going to be Mackenzie, number 45, Anna Mackenzie, for Team Nova Scotia. So Manitoba will get the extra player advantage as we get settled in the second period. Spearing will play the ring. Gets it to L'Esperance, who will skate around the net. L'Esperance creating some space for herself, but can't get the shot off. She'll start all over again. The outside. Back pass, kept in by Spearing. Gets the shot off.
He hits her player on the way there.
Campbell.
But again, they've got such great forecheck that they're easily able to get that ring back.
30 seconds left. L'Esperance, great save, the rebound. L'Esperance still has it. Another good save, but no, they score.
Great goal. Awesome vision by Spearing to see L'Esperance on that low post. L'Esperance does a good job of just sneaking there unnoticed, has all the time in the world. Even though she gets that first shot off, she takes that rebound and makes no mistake on putting it in.
So L'Esperance with the effort on the rebound gets the goal. Second goal for Team Manitoba as they lead 2-0. Walker gets the ring in for Team Nova Scotia. who had a statement win yesterday and now just can't find their rhythm against this very good Manitoba team.
Yeah, Manitoba's super deadly too once they start to get in their groove. And you can tell that by the passes that they're making, and especially the stabs. Sometimes when you're not overly confident, you're missing your passes, you know, you're fumbling with the ring. But right now they look very comfortable.
Yeah.
So they just got to keep that play up.
They're playing with ease right now, just very smooth.
I think this Nova Scotia team just needs to get more possession of the ring. They haven't had it a whole lot. They've been on the defense a lot of the times, so they just really need to gain control, get possession. Again, like we've said throughout this game, possession is key.
Here's a waltz. Gets the ring, the neutral ace. A waltz. Parnell tried to get that ring free on the boards, couldn't do it.
Yeah, Nova Scotia just has to have a little bit more fight in them. They seem to be a little bit caught back on their heels. They just need, again, ring possession and just that kind of second effort of really going after the checks and not letting Manitoba outpower them, which they have been right now.
So 18-4, the shot count, which really attests to how little time this Nova Scotia team has been able to spend in their offensive zone.
Yeah, and again, it's just, you know, Manitoba's just winning the little battles right now. They are just out-muscling Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia's not really fully prepared for it. And again, they have to use each other to help. They need to use their support pass. They're getting caught too much, being too on-checked. And when you're getting checked too on, that means that a player is open, which means you need to have that support ready to pass just to open up the ice. It helps to open up the ice so much.
Team Manitoba start things off once again. Rondo connects, a good pass inside. Cavadas has it. Cavadas sends that pass cross ice to Hildebrand. Hildebrand tries to create some space. McElroy back to Hildebrand. The shot is blocked. Another save by McKenzie. The ring is now bouncing around. Another quick save, and Cavadas has it, and that's a whistle.
Yeah, unlucky with that. 5-second count wasn't up for the crease violation. Sometimes in that position, if you know there's no one's around you, you kind of almost just have to wait before you touch the ring. Wait for that 5 seconds to be up and then grab it. But at this age, sometimes they're not always thinking about that.
Campbell start things off once again as Manitoba keeps the ring in the offensive zone. Campbell gets the pass. Good shot and
Great
good save.
attempt by Campbell. Perfectly executes that low walk, sees that defense is pushing up too much and just walks right in.
McKenzie gets the save, rebound. Ring is still alive right in front of the crease, and now that's a whistle. And it's going to be Manitoba ring.
Yeah, 20 shots already that Grace McKenzie's had to face just in 2 periods alone, and the second period isn't even done yet. So Manitoba's just pouring on the shots.
Far from done is the second period, as we still have 9 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Manitoba just dominating this game. Here's Campbell. Campbell spearing, can't stab that one. Now she gets it back. Spearing, created the space, got the shot off, and McKenzie, but they get the turnover. Campbell to McCowan, can't stab the ring, and Nova Scotia will now get it to neutral ice with pressure by Manitoba.
Again, that pressure too is just causing so many turnovers for Nova Scotia that even if they do get a pass up, it's usually a not great pass, and Manitoba's easily able to get that ring back. And there is going to be a call against Nova Scotia. And I believe it's going to be a delay of game because they had 4 girls in the play. And usually that's okay as long as you don't get interfere with the play. But because she was the 4th man in and ended up touching and getting away in the play, they're going to get called for it.
They almost score in the delayed penalty.
And it is going to be a delay of game for a 4-in.
So Martha Avery from Team Nova Scotia, the captain, will now head to the box. We're back at it with Orvech, and it's the turnover. Bank pass by Team Nova Scotia, but no luck there as Manitoba brings it in once again with Paisley. Paisley had us in the free pass circle. Skates to the far side. Cross-ice pass to Girardin. Girardin, as soon as she finds that open ice, she gets the shot off, but it's high. McKenzie now restarts the play for Team Nova Scotia. Here's Mansfield. Nova Scotia caught in the middle of a line change there, but they're playing it along the boards. Girardin gets it in neutral ice, but Awalt skates faster than her and gets to that ring. No control in the pass to the neutral zone by Tulloch. Now she has to skate back. McElroy right in front, can't get the shot off.
Good back check by Tulloch there. Just noticed that she was going for that shot and checked her stick right before she could get that shot away.
Meredith attempted a pass there, but nobody home, and Team Manitoba has it with Emrongen. Rondo. Team Nova Scotia gets it back. That was Tulloch sending it along the boards. Commits the turnover. Here's Hildebrand. She does not miss.
Yeah, that's one player that if she's going in on a breakaway, there's a very high chance that she's going to end up scoring. And that's an unlucky turnover for Nova Scotia there. Just takes a little stumble, ring falls back towards over the line. And again, Hildebrand's going to have no issue putting that in the back of the net.
So Hildebrand buries the 3rd Manitoba goal of the game. It's Team Nova Scotia with 6:44 left to go in the second period. Still hasn't been able to find its game. They've been sitting on 4 shots for a very long time now. Very long time with no shots on goal.
Just a lot of good pressure by this Manitoba team. And just Nova Scotia's just not connecting on the passes. It's just little things that are happening. They're bobbling the ring. They just need to kind of calm down, get some good passes. They're forcing a lot of stuff right now. And I think it is just that fear of being down 3-0 already.
Whistle blows. Goalie ring. Team Manitoba has it in the defensive end. Here's McCowan at center ice.
Great
Gives
pass.
it lead pass. Lesperanz.
Awesome
Good save by McKenzie.
Yeah, that was great. Now down the other way.
Here's Meredith for Team Nova Scotia. See if they can get a shot off.
Great read there by Grace McKenzie, though. Lesperanz has a really great shot and is a really good forward. So for Grace McKenzie to stare that shot down and take away that area just with her glove, beautiful save.
And Team Nova Scotia does get a shot off, but Manitoba already quick to get that ring back. Girardin finds a pass inside. Here's Paisley back to Girardin. She shoots, misses wide. Paisley. Team Nova Scotia has it with Awalt. Awalt Amidst the turnover.
A
Here's
lot of
Manitoba.
turnovers by Nova Scotia right now. Nova Scotia's defense seems to be a little flustered. There's a lot of pressure coming at them.
Orvac is right in front of the net. Team Nova Scotia trying to get something going here with Avery. Avery's gonna get the shot and stopped by Carolyn Girardin, the goalie for Team Manitoba. Both teams will get a change.
Nova Scotia hopefully gonna take some time down in the offensive end, set some stuff up. Again, they haven't really tested this Manitoba goalie yet.
Taylor Gray. Attempted the pass inside. Good interception by Manitoba. Cavadas has it in neutral ice, dumps it in. Back to get it is McElroy. McElroy leaves it to Cavadas. Cavadas gets the space, gets the shot, and misses wide. Hildebrand with 10 seconds on the clock. McElroy, trouble controlling that one, but Hildebrand spin moves. And that's going to be a goalie ring. I believe it was a crease violation there.
Yes.
And McKenzie will get that one.
Great attempt by Manitoba. They've been very creative in the offensive end, making a lot of very pretty passes, and unluckily just got called there for bottom third. Nova Scotia not having much luck on their breakouts. They're going to try to change that right here.
And McKenzie tries not to touch that one after she entered the offensive zone. There's Cavadas for Team Manitoba, and she can't keep that ring moving, and we'll see who gets the ring here. I believe it's going to be Team Nova Scotia.
Yeah, good forecheck there by Nova Scotia. They have to put a lot more pressure on this Manitoba team. They're giving them a little bit too much space to skate, and they're definitely making Nova Scotia pay for that.
So Nori will play the ring, gives it to McKenzie. McKenzie almost lost the ring there. Another whistle. And this time it's Team Manitoba that will get possession. Second period, third game of day 2. Ringette Championships here in Red Deer, Alberta at the Canada Games 2019. Here's Campbell.
Smart play right there by Nova Scotia. Taking that risk to jump out, but it was a good chance to get the ring back.
L'Esperance, nifty move, can't get the shot away, and McCowan gets it back for Team Manitoba. She slips and falls and loses the ring.
Nova Scotia too, making a lot of those high passes, but they're really whipping it out there. They got to make better, softer passes for their teammates to make it easier on them to get that stab and make that entrance into the offensive end.
Here is L'Esperance waiting for the change. L'Esperance now trying to get a shot off and misses wide. Curran battling with Dorset. That's going to stay with Team Manitoba with L'Esperance, but strong forward check by Team Nova Scotia, and now Emma Kelly has it. Emma Kelly circling around, not a lot of space. Good defense by Team Manitoba. Here's Gray. Shot blocked. Kelly. And that comes away with Paisley. Team Manitoba. Girardin keeps it in neutral ice, finds Bazin with the pass. Back to Girardin. Girardin coming in, finding Orvac. Orvac sends it across, shot by Dorset or Paisley. Orvac gives it to Girardin. Girardin weaves in, tries to get the shot, and Mackenzie gets it. Team knows.
Good
Good
back
turnover by Girardin, and she shoots.
Oh! Nails the crossbar. Great back check by Girardin there. And Nova Scotia has to be aware of that Manitoba's coming hard on them. They have to be aware that people are going to be behind them, forechecking, and Girardin nearly made them pay for that one.
And Girardin can't believe that she missed that one.
Yeah.
After creating a great turnover. Just couldn't capitalize. Hits the crossbar, and she's going to try again. Here's Oravec. Oh. She gets stripped by her own teammate there. Here is Parnell. Oravec now with the good back pass for Girardin, skating after the ring in the offensive zone. Girardin brings it back to the free play circle. Weaves in, tries to get a shot. They still have 15 seconds on this shot clock as they get a change in. Oravec leaves it to McElroy and skates to the benches. Mackenzie will start things off for Team Nova Scotia with 30 seconds left in the first half. Meredith. Nice pass by Curran.
Nova Scotia having no luck on that high pass. I think they have to look for a shorter, just over the blue line pass. They're trying to make that high pass up to the high forward, but Manitoba's pressure is just too much right now, and it's just not working for them. So I feel like they need to change up their strategy a bit if they want to easily gain the neutral zone.
Cavadas loses the ring, and that'll do it for the first half of Manitoba, Nova Scotia. Manitoba now leading 3-0. 31 shots for Team Manitoba, and Nova Scotia has 5 shots over 2 periods. Really not the start that they were hoping for after a strong win yesterday, but Team Manitoba showing that they aren't called favorites for nothing.
Yeah, again, Manitoba is the reigning champions of the last year's Canada Winter Games, so they're really looking to repeat here, and they definitely are a favorite to go all the way. And they're proving it here by just winning each battle. They are an amazing forechecking team. They have a lot of chemistry. They practice and play all year together, so they're not playing with any other teams like some of the provincial teams will do. They play only together, and you can see that through the chemistry, through the passing, and once they get on a roll, they just light it up. But for Nova Scotia, they're just struggling with the little things, just even breaking out of their zone, making those easy passes. They're just struggling to connect with each other, and they really need possession of the ring if they're looking to get on the board today.
And the players get a break. Fans at home, if you have dishes to put in the dishwasher, now's your chance. We have a 10-minute break. We'll be back after this with Nova Scotia, Manitoba, second half at the Canada Games 2019 live from Red Deer, Alberta.
Oh my God, 31-5, that's great.
Yeah, things look bigger in the camera though, Mike.
Zoom in, baby.
Things look bigger in the camera.
Both Bears? They still play now? Still playing? Still playing? Oh yeah.
the answer to this question, you can go find Lee, who's upstairs in the mezzanine in front of the Hall of Fame. So go find our volunteer Lee if you know the answer to this question. What is the referee signal for delay of game? The first person who can find our volunteer Lee and give us the answer will win a prize. He's got some prizes for us. So head over to the Hall of Fame if you know that answer.
Hey. Where are the volunteers at? They're here to play game? Where do you go? Everybody, get up. All right.
Winter Games gear is available for sale at our Games Gear stores and Games venues
Mike, I
across the city
got a
and our fan store in Mountain Hills. Les produits officiels des Jeux d'hiver du Canada 2019 sont en vente sur les différents sites jeux à travers la ville de Winter. Ici connaître la boutique des fans située à la place Mauer.
Nova Scotia man falls overhead. Get on. All right, let's go, Nova Let's go, girls. Let's go. Here we go.
And we are getting ready for the second half of Manitoba versus Nova Scotia. Manitoba currently leads 3-0 in a very lopsided affair so far. 31 shots for Team Manitoba, 5 shots for Team Nova Scotia. And we are back at it as Team Nova Scotia has an extra player on the ice to start this second half. Here's Gillen for Team Manitoba. Gillen connects with Paisley. Paisley to Dorset, still in the neutral zone. Finds Gillen. Gillen's gonna circle around, try to get some space here. Leaves it behind to Paisley. She's tripped on the play. It's going to be a goalie ring. That was a crease violation by Paisley. So McKenzie distributing the ring for Team Nova Scotia. Walker has the ring. Attempts the pass to Awalt, still in the defensive zone. Gray couldn't stab that one and has to wait for her teammate so as not to commit the line violation. Nova Scotia dumping the ring in. You have only 4 seconds on the shot clock, so now they get a reset with Nori to Kelly. But Manitoba starting the second half as they finish the first one with a lot of pressure. As they walk in, they shoot, and McKenzie with the save, but Manitoba will get the ring back. They'll get the ring back in the offensive end. Girardin will get the free play. Here's Girardin. Quick shot by Oravec. Stopped once again by McKenzie. 30 seconds left on this player advantage. Girardin trying to find the space. And they did a good job killing off this penalty. Just now, 10 seconds left as Oravec gets the shot off. So Cavadas leaves the box, and we're back to 5-on-5 Ringette. Cavadas was unaware of the ring coming at her, but was able to get the pass. Girardin.
Good block by Nova Scotia defense there.
Here's Spearing. She'll circle back and leave it to Campbell. Shot clock violation. Goalie ring. McKenzie gets it.
Oh, bodies flying there. No call on the play.
So Meredith couldn't keep control of the ring, and then she fell on the ground, but no call on the play, and now that's going to be a line violation. Team Manitoba gets it back.
Yeah, some unlucky stuff for Nova Scotia in this third period. Couple stumbles, line violation.
And as Team Nova Scotia was getting back on the ice after the break, we saw the coaching staff asking the fans to make some noise and to really pump up these girls for the second half. And the fans obviously obliged. Very loud fans for Team Nova Scotia here in Red Deer.
Yeah, they're going to need a lot of momentum to really pull through and try to get this game back in to sights for them.
And motivation is key as they try to get back in this and try to spend some more time in their offensive zone. Not a lot of that so far in this game. Gray gets it. Circles around. Nova Scotia getting a change in. Gray gets it back. She shoots.
Good shot.
Save. And good shot as well. Parnell. 30 seconds fresh on the clock. Parnell hands it off. The shot by Miller. Now Walker stabs that one in neutral ice. Dumps it in.
Still a lot of pressure by Manitoba, giving Nova Scotia no space to gain each zone, making it really tough on Nova Scotia there.
So here's Cavadas bringing it in. Play along the boards. Good effort to create space there.
Good patience by Hillebrand. She cuts through, realizes she doesn't have the shot, but still maintains the ring possession.
Cavadas has it. Deep angle for the shot, and ring is now bouncing around. Play along the boards. Manitoba keeps it in.
Good back check there.
Hildebrand able to release, and McKenzie.
And ring did go over, so the goalie threw it over the blue line. Once that happens, player cannot touch the ring for a 5-second count. If the goalie does bat it with their stick over the blue line, then they can touch it. But because Mackenzie Grace threw it over the blue line, Nova Scotia wasn't able to touch the ring. And they did, so it's going back to Manitoba.
So Manitoba has possession after that mistake of Team Nova Scotia. There's Paisley. Leaves it to Girardin. Hits a shot. Stopped by McKenzie. Manitoba wreaking havoc right now on the forecheck. And Team Nova Scotia just clears it out. That is back with Manitoba, but Meredith, good effort in neutral ice. And she will jump it in to allow a change. They can't touch that ring as it was a two-line pass. Bazin finds a wide open spearing coming off the bench. She shoots, stopped by McKenzie. Good save by the Nova Scotia goalie. Telek. Good job keeping that possession in. She sends it in. McKenzie will skate after it. She gets it. McKenzie weaving in. She shoots. Stopped by the Manitoba goalie, Carolyn Girardin. And here's Spearing all alone in front of the net. She circles around.
Good eye by Spearing. Realizes that shot isn't there. Doesn't waste a poor attempt. Just continues to maintain possession. Skates around and resets it.
You see Manitoba. Centering pass right in front. Couldn't capitalize. See Manitoba. Another good save by McKenzie with the shot there and on the rebound.
Grace McKenzie facing a lot of shots in this game. And I think without her being back there, this could be a much different game than just a 3-0.
Grace McKenzie, who was part of the Team Canada squad. McElroy gets the pass, but no control. Here's Hildebrand. Leaves it to McElroy. Good ring movement by Team Manitoba, and now the ring's going to roll around and find its way out of the offensive zone. Manitoba just jumps it in as the shot clock winds down, and McKenzie will get that ring for Team Nova Scotia. Or, excuse me, that's going to be a free play at center ice for Team Nova Scotia.
Yeah, because they didn't get that shot on the net in the zone, it's actually going to be at center ice for Nova Scotia because the reset wasn't there. Nova Scotia still just really struggling to get some passes together. They're still really putting pressure on Manitoba, though, still trying to fight through. And ring got stepped on, so it's going back to Nova Scotia. Trying to hopefully get a couple more shots on net than they did in the first few periods.
So they already have as many shots on net as they did in the entire first half.
Yes.
So it's already a better start than in the first half. Not great, but better. And we'll see what they come up with here as they have possession of this one. Bringing it in. It's Simpson. Simpson with the shot that's saved.
Simpson did get quite a few goals against Alberta with that outside shot, but Manitoba goalie staring that shot down and making it look easy.
Oh, that was a dangerous shot. That was stopped by Mackenzie. And now Manitoba has it. Paisley. Shot!
Great shot.
And they score. Nicole Girardin.
Yeah, and she hit a crossbar in that second period, and she couldn't believe it. So I think she's quite happy to have put one in during this third period.
And so Team Manitoba gets its 4th goal of the game. Have a 4-0 lead.
Nova Scotia just forcing the passes a little bit. Need to make just easy 2-feet passes over that blue line. Game possession.
Kern gets to Kelly inside. Kelly spins, finds an open player, but unable to connect there with Taylor Gray.
And good forecheck there by Nova Scotia to keep that ring in the Manitoba's end. Hopefully get something going.
Avery trying to find some space inside, gets the shot, but it's blocked before it can reach the net. Here's Gray. Miller.
Manitoba's done a good job of blocking a lot of shots too. And yeah, buzzer did go off, but it's still going to be to Nova Scotia because the ref did call for a reset. Just wasn't quick enough getting that done. So it's still going to be Nova Scotia's ring.
That's Miller playing the ring. Miller. Avery will try the centering pass. It's going to be a goalie ring for Girardin. That was a good pass attempt there, but Team Manitoba will regain possession as Les Bronze.
And yeah, that's going to be, I believe, a slash.
So Les Bronze was knocked down. And Team Nova Scotia now sending a player to the box. It's going to be Amanda Parnell, number 15.
And yeah, so she did get a slash. She hit the top part of L'Esperance's stick. And any contact at the top is usually going to result in a slashing penalty.
41-10, the shot count. Dorset. McElroy.
Oh, good play
Sends it
there.
over. That was a good attempt as Cavadas couldn't find the net. Hildebrand gets the reset, gets the rebound.
Smart plays by Manitoba there for the reset. They don't try to necessarily put it in the back of the net. They just go to the side of the net, get a quick little hit off of Grace McKenzie's pads, and then easily retains the rebound. So they've done a really good job of maintaining possession off resets.
Oh, and the blocked pass.
Yeah, right off of Hildebrand's head, I think. She wasn't sure where the ring was there.
And they're not letting their foot off the gas pedal here. They're playing effortlessly right now. And Team Manitoba getting another shot that misses wide of the net. Cross-size pass, couldn't stab that one. And Team Nova Scotia will try to break away with speed, but they allow a line change. Meredith up front. Meredith circles around, looking for support. Gets the shot off and she scores!
And that's going to be a big momentum boost for Nova Scotia, finally getting on the board after 3 periods of just trying. Great shot.
And what a pretty goal by Meredith. Top right corner, made no mistake as soon as she saw the open ice.
Really helped by that pick by Tulloch. Just gave merited a little bit extra room to get that shot off. This Manitoba triangle has been super aggressive, so being able to disrupt it with a pick always tends to help.
So it hasn't been an easy game so far for Team Nova Scotia, but they get a goal. Now they trail 4-1. And if they want to come back to this game, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, Manitoba's going to look to answer this goal with probably some more attack of their own. Nova Scotia is going to try to run on this momentum. And yeah, that is
line violation.
2-line touch.
Well, she didn't have really much of a choice there.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to get that whistle blown, especially because you don't want it to be turned back around.
Too many Manitoba players around. That would have been an easy breakaway. McCowan sends it along the boards. Penalty over.
Great drive.
And they score right at the end of that penalty. Team Manitoba gets another goal to make this a 5-1 game.
Yeah, Isabella Paisley with a great drive. Just drives right through and buries it. And, you know, that goes to show Manitoba's answering back for that goal. Great composure by them to not get down after being scored on, and Nova Scotia's got to bounce right back here.
Here's Parnell. That's got to be heartbreaking for Team Nova Scotia. Parnell gets the touch. It's going to be a penalty for tripping.
And they're going to try to control the ring here, wait for their goalie to come off so they can get a 4-on-3.
Back pass. Miller. Parnell gets the shot away. And Team Nova Scotia is going to reel that in. They still have possession and bank pass off the backboard.
Yeah, 30 seconds left in this half. They're going to see if they can get one right before the buzzer here.
This is Parnell. Back to Miller. Miller. Now Manitoba player finally touches the ring, and with 20 seconds left in the third period, Spearing is going to head to the box.
Yeah, Nova Scotia is going to try to get this quick one here. It's always dangerous to get that first goal at the start of the first minute and the last minute. So hopefully going to try to put one in here and gain that momentum back for Manitoba.
Here's Simpson, back pass, good stop.
They still have 10 seconds left. Lots of pressure by this.
Ring alive in front of the net, and now we get a whistle. It's going to be a goalie ring.
Yeah, Manitoba's triangle is so aggressive. Didn't really give much of space for Tulloch, but definitely a good chance right near the end there. Nova Scotia fighting back a little bit, but Manitoba just answering right back.
And both teams now having a conversation as we're done with the third period and we're about to enter the final frame of game number 3 in Red Deer, Alberta, the Ringette tournament, Canada Winter Games. We have one more game coming up today. It's going to be Prince Edward Island facing BC at 5:30 for the fourth and last game of day 2.
And yeah, that'll be BC's second game of the day. So it'll be they will be the first team to have played 2 games in a day. We'll definitely see how that affects them, but I think they were pretty fired up after their loss this morning, so they're going to be coming out pretty hard.
Played a good game, couldn't come away with the win, and now they get a second chance in the same day. Maybe that'll work in their favor. We'll see. Before we get to that, we have one more period to go. Nova Scotia, Manitoba. Manitoba.
Yeah, this next goal will be huge too. Nova Scotia hoping to get a quick goal in this first half. They do have a power play, so hoping that'll help them. Good first check.
Here's McElroy. Lead pass to Gillen. Gillen coming up front, now skates around. Cross ice pass.
Yeah.
Hildebrand.
Manitoba does such a good job of getting someone in middle, causing issues for that defense of Nova Scotia, because they have to commit to that girl in the middle, but then that pass right across is wide open.
Pass to Hildebrand. McElroy spears the ring. They have 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Les Browns couldn't get control of that one, and Team Nova Scotia will bring it out. Gray.
Yeah, pass wasn't there.
Good patience by Gray. She gets the pass back. She shoots since that stopped. Manitoba really just barely avoided that 5 count, as Cavadas will have it in neutral ice. Sends it along to Bazin. Good pass. L'Esperance up front. Just misses with the shot. Here's Kelly.
Nova Scotia needs to gain this zone here. And they've just been struggling to connect with each other on those passes.
Penalty over. Manitoba back to full strength. Amronjian gets the pass up front. Circles behind the net as Manitoba will get a change in, and now the shot. They can't reset the shot clock. Girardin. That was a heavy one, saved by McKenzie, and Manitoba gets the rebound. Oravec creating space up front. Ring trickling by, and Manitoba once again with possession. Here's Girardin, cross-ice pass. Paisley can't stab that one. Has to go back for it. Paisley finds Oravec, very good pass. Oravec can't connect. Shot clock winding down. Whistle blows. Manitoba ring in the offensive zone.
Face violation. Nova Scotia playing again a lot of a wider triangle, and I think they're doing this because they do need to pressure Manitoba to hopefully get the ring back. They also have to be aware that Manitoba sees that they're going to be doing that. He's going to be passing around a lot, make sure that they have support, and this Manitoba team is such a good passing team. They're so good at connecting with each other, getting good stabs. They hardly ever miss.
Good shot there by number 27, Jordan Campbell, but couldn't score. L'Esperance centering pass to Spearing. McKenzie with the stop. McKenzie gets it to Meredith. Simpson trying to get control of that one, can't.
And penalty coming to Nova Scotia here.
Yeah, that was a blatant collision there, and we'll see what the call is. Gillen. Manitoba just keeping control of that ring. Gillen sends it in.
Check by Tulloch. And Nova Scotia is actually going to get the ring back, even though they do have the penalty just because of that bottom third call on Manitoba. So Nova Scotia will be looking here to maintain possession of the ring and hopefully kill off this penalty.
So that's Bethany Etzel, number 9, in the box for Team Nova Scotia. Manitoba leading 5-1. And they'll have an extra player on the ice for the next 2 minutes. This is Gray starting things up for Team Nova Scotia as they try to kill off this penalty. Manitoba takes control. Cavadas brings it in, finds McElroy with the shot. Ring is now being played along the boards by Mansfield. The battle on the boards. Kelly will get that for Team Nova Scotia. Kelly finds the pass inside. That's Gray. Nova Scotia gets a change. Gray. Shot goes high.
Yeah, Nova Scotia needs to pick up the pace a little bit. They're starting to slag a bit, and this Manitoba team has shown that they are not slowing down.
No, they're not, and here comes Girardin with the shot. Oravec right in front. She will get the rebound after the shot attempt. Finds Girardin, good stab. Can't capitalize. Curran sends it out. Curran will get it. Good pass up front, but couldn't keep control of that. Martha Avery had a good chance, but just couldn't stab that ring and make the most out of that opportunity. Here's Oravec.
This is a 3-on-2 right now. Nova Scotia making a late change.
Simpson skating out of the defensive zone. Can't connect with Miller.
Good check by Simpson there.
Penalty over. Etzel back in the game. Ring is dumped in. They find Girardin, and she just misses with that shot in front.
Yeah, Girardin's had a lot of chances this game. She's definitely been an offensive threat for Manitoba.
Miller has it for Team Nova Scotia in the offensive end. Gets the pass across. Simpson. Now Parnell. Parnell in front. Manitoba goalie gets that one and already connects in the neutral zone. Mansfield will bring it out for Team Nova Scotia.
And again, great pressure by Manitoba.
A lot of pressure right now as Parnell couldn't. Mansfield up front.
And
Slips,
penalty
falls,
to
control.
Manitoba coming up here.
And there it is.
Oh, and there's going to be a penalty coming up to Nova Scotia as well. Right at the end there. Referee's going to call that. So it's going to be a 4-on-4. Unlucky for Nova Scotia here.
Very unlucky. Could have been a good
she
chance.
Is not happy about that one.
So Parnell is sent to the box and is clearly not happy about that call. And here comes Gray playing the ring for Team Nova Scotia as they get possession for 4-on-4 Ringette for the next 2 minutes. There's a shot by Meredith Tulloch.
Good save by Girardin there.
Pressure on the forecheck. They managed to keep that in. This is Simpson. Simpson gets it across. Gray. Gray still has it. Attempts the shot. The rebound still alive. And that'll go back to Team Nova Scotia.
Yeah, a couple good chances for Nova Scotia. They want to keep that momentum up. They want to keep getting shots on net. They've done a lot better job in these last 2 periods. So they just have to keep it up and hope that some of those shots are going to start to get through.
Tulloch will play it. She already gets the pass back. Hands it away to Gray.
Very strong Manitoba triangle here. Keeps them way onto the outside.
Oh, what a shot by Simpson!
she's had similar goals in that Alberta game where she's got that really good outside shot. Nothing fancy. She never really shoots top corner, but she knows how to pick those low corners very well. And she's got a very big strength behind that. Great shot by Simpson. Great eye to see the net. And now Nova Scotia's within 3 now.
So we have a 5-2 game after that powerful goal by Emma Simpson. Pass inside, very good pass, and even better save on the shot attempt. Kelly.
Oh, great
the pass.
And penalty coming up here to Manitoba again. And Nova Scotia's going to go back on the power play. Oh, this is going to be a 3-on-2 for them as well. So this is a
3-on-2
great
chance.
opportunity for Nova Scotia to come within 2.
And this is what they needed after that second goal. They brought the game within 3, and now they have a chance to capitalize as they will have a lot of open ice, and that's what's been missing for them.
Yep, they have a minute to do so. So they got enough time, but they need to keep possession here. And now Nova Scotia is going to get called for boarding. So we're going to go 3-on-3 here.
That was clearly boarding. There's not even, you can't even argue. And that will end the player advantage for Team Nova Scotia.
Yeah, unlucky for Nova Scotia. And I think that really came from just that bobbled ring. They needed to really maintain control, and they just didn't. There was a good stick by Manitoba defense that caused that, and then that led to the penalty. And Nova Scotia right now is going to be calling a timeout.
Just trying to calm the nerves, I guess, more than anything else at this point.
Yeah, and again, Nova Scotia really needs to put a pressure on here. Like 4 minutes left, it's 3-on-3. There's a lot of room to skate now. Like they've got room, but Manitoba has possession of the ring, so Nova Scotia needs to get the ring.
And with a player like Emma Simpson on the ice, any space is a huge threat for a shooter like Emma Simpson.
Yeah, Emma Simpson, Gray, Meredith, they all 3 of them have great outside shots, but they need possession of the ring first to even get that chance. So it's going to be up to them to have strongman on off of the center free ring, because if Manitoba gets possession in their end, then it's not going to be a good thing for them. They really need to maintain possession and get that back.
Final period of play, 4:39 left to go, and this game is not decided just yet, as we have 3-on-3 Ringette for a little while in this fourth period.
Good job by Nova Scotia. That's a huge play right there.
And we'll see what they come up with on the breakaway. Here's Gray. Slows
Simpson's
things down and
just
gets
on
it
the
to
ice.
Simpson.
Oh, and a crease violation by Kelly, I think.
That's got to be frustrating. Manitoba gets it back. Here they come. This is Girardin. Girardin centering pass. She'll get it back herself.
And now it's a 4-on-4, but Nova Scotia's unaware of that. Finally, Emma Simpson gets in there, but that took her a while to realize that the penalty was over.
And that almost cost them as they get a shot off. Team Manitoba does.
Now this is when Nova Scotia needs to put pressure. They need to start going 2-on. They need the ring back.
Here's Meredith.
And
leaves it to Avery. Back to Meredith.
This is when they're going to try to set it up. They need to not rush this. There's 3 minutes left. They need to wait for a good opportunity to get a good shot off.
Goalie ring. For C Manitoba. They bring it to neutral ice. And that's going to be a penalty. Meredith touches the ring. And she's not happy at all.
No.
So So Robin Meredith skating to the box.
I think
Not
right
happy
now
about
at for Nova Scotia, those last couple penalties are just coming from, you know, exhaustion. When you're tired, you stick your stick out, you're reaching, and that reaching ends up causing you to get your stick where it shouldn't be. And right now, Nova Scotia's in not a great position because it is a 3-on-2 for Manitoba. And Nova Scotia needs the ring back, so they need to have a big stop here to stay in the game.
Ooh, heavy shot by Orvik, kept in by McKenzie. She doesn't have a lot of time. It's going to be
And
Manitoba ring.
Grace McKenzie's not too happy about that call. I think she felt that 5 seconds was a little too quick, but ref staying by her choice there, and it's going to go back to Manitoba.
Here's Orvik. Gets the pass to L'Esperance. Already with a quick shot by Campbell. Campbell gets it back. L'Esperance weaves around.
Oh, what a save.
What a save. Brilliant save by Grace McKenzie.
Yeah, L'Esperance is so good at making the goalie move, but Grace McKenzie reads that all the way, gets that glove out. Great reach. Makes a very important save in this game.
Gillen dumps it in.
Nova Scotia has to put the pressure on here. They need to start going 2-on. They need to get the ring back.
Campbell with the back pass. L'Esperance shoots. Another good save by McKenzie.
Good stick there.
That's intercepted and brought back. That's going to be a penalty.
And Walker a little slow to get up. I think that one hurt just a little bit.
Skates back to the bench. Team Manitoba sends a player in the box. I believe that's Campbell. Jordan Campbell, number 27 for Team Manitoba. .48 seconds left in the Nova Scotia penalty.
Yeah, Nova Scotia needs to get into the zone quickly. They need a quick 3 goals, so they can't waste any time right now.
There's Avery. Avery can't find a passing lane.
Good stick there.
Team Nova Scotia gets it back. There's Awalt skating after it. Spears it.
Good stick.
Rondo
by
gets
Rondo.
control, but pass was a little too sloppy and couldn't connect.
Yeah, both teams starting to get a little tired here.
Here's Paisley all alone in front, and McKenzie with another brilliant save. Gets it to Avery.
And again, Nova Scotia really has to go here. They're just a little too slow, and they need a goal.
Penalty over. Team Nova Scotia back to full strength. Gerard can't keep control. Meredith gets that back. And Miller.
And they need to get to the net. They're down by 3, so they can't waste any time getting a shot on, trying to get that goal.
Tulloch, cross-ice pass. She connects. Here's Simpson. Centering pass to Miller. On the rebound, another
off
shot.
the post.
Off the post by Taylor Gray. And that's going to be a goalie ring as the shot clock did not reset. McElroy. Hildebrand. Gets it to McElroy, and she just hits the goal off the blue line.
Yeah, I think Grace McKenzie was still heading back because they had her pulled, but they didn't get her out there fast enough, and they were able to get that shot on that empty net. Grace McKenzie obviously not too happy about that. She's had an amazing game, though, faced 55 shots. She's played great this game, so she can't hold her head down. She's played really good.
And we have 18 seconds left on this game. Manitoba's going to get its second win of the tournament. Nova Scotia's now 1-1. Another great game by McKenzie, but was not enough, as this team Manitoba did not come to play.
And Carolyn Girardin just going to hold this here for those last 2 seconds.
6-2 the final score. Team Manitoba gets the win versus Nova Scotia. And they're still undefeated in the second day of tournament.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we have Prince Edward Island facing British Columbia, the second game of the day for BC. And Team Manitoba showing just why they're the defending champions of this Canada Winter Games.
Yeah, another team to really watch out for. I don't think Nova Scotia's done yet, though. They had a great game against Alberta, tough loss against Manitoba, but again, this Manitoba team is a very strong team.
And good to see the hug there.
Yeah, it just goes to show that this sport is so diverse, and you can see that all these girls have played with each other. The Team Canada girls right here, L'Esperance spearing, talking to Mackenzie, telling her she had a great game. Just shows that diversity within the sport,
and
how we're
really
such a big community.
This is what
No matter
Canada
what,
Games is all about.
It
right?
is.
Provinces coming together, and those two teams had a really good game, really competitive game. Manitoba came out on top, but no hard feelings.
It's the sport of the game. Ringette builds communities. It's great to see.
And we'll be back for the final game of the day at the Canada Winter Games Ringette Tournament, live from Red Deer, Alberta. This is Julia Cruz here with Kelsey Kane, and we're signing off.
Thank you for joining us for this preliminary game. Thanks to our presenting sponsor, Proform, all your concrete and construction needs in one stop. The next game will begin at 5:30 with Team Prince Edward Island against Team British Columbia. Merci de venir assister à cette partie préliminaire. Et merci à notre commanditaire Proform. Tous vos besoins de béton et de construction à un seul endroit. La prochaine partie commence à 5h30 avec l'équipe de l'île Prince-Édouard contre l'équipe de la Colombie-Britannique. Just a reminder to fans, after the game here, everyone has to clear out before the next game. So if you're coming to the next one, you'll still have to exit and then just